What's going on, everybody? So the Goodwill just saved me $100 on garden tools. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I got. All right, so the first thing I got is a hay fork, and hay forks I've seen going for $50 to up to $75, but we got this one for $2.99, and I'm gonna use this every day to flip my compost pile. Now, the second thing we got was this quality rake, right? So the metal rakes where I am are going for between $30 and $50, but we got this one for $2.99, and this one is going to last us a long time, and we're going to take care of it. And the last thing I got is a rake hoe. This rake hoe I'm going to use to create my lines to plant my seeds, and I got this for $2.99. So as you guys can see, we had some huge wins today. Now, starting with the hay fork, I'm going to use the hay fork for flipping my compost pile. And to be honest with you, locally here, I have not seen any hay forks for under $50. Now, I've seen some online for a little bit cheaper, but once you factor in how much it's going to cost to ship and all of that, you know, you're going to be closer to $60, which is probably the average cost that I've seen. I've seen hay forks as high as $75 in some of the retail stores. So that was a huge win. Okay, now I want to quickly tell you guys about the greenhouse that I have. I've had it for a few years, the little mini one that I have the spinach growing in. Now, I actually got that greenhouse from a Goodwill, and I purchased it for about $35. I think it was $34.99. And when I went online and I kind of priced out how much it would cost for me to buy one of those online, it was over $300. So the Goodwill has been so good to me over the years when it comes to, you know, gardening tools, greenhouses. I mean, it's just spot on, and it's always right on time. Okay, now the rake was a huge win too. I think I've seen, you know, some of the metal rakes for about $24.99, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the rakes that they make now aren't really high quality. Now, the one that I bought today from the Goodwill is older. So older models, when it comes to gardening tools, typically last longer, because back in the day they made tools to where they actually last. Okay, now it's about getting you to come back the next season and the season after that, so they can keep getting money off of you. Right now, another thing I want to add too is, this is why you want to take care of your tools, because if you don't, it's going to cost you money in the long run. Okay, so when it's raining outside, you want to make sure those tools are indoors. If it's snowing, you want to make sure those tools are indoors. If it's foggy, all of those things matter. So always put your garden tools up, and it's going to save you a lot of money in the long run, because you're actually taking care of your tools and you don't have to buy more. Okay, now the last thing I bought was the rake hoe, and so that rake hoe is going to help me with my seeding. Okay, so I can use it to create my lines to plant different things. It's going to help me with my spacing. Okay, not only that, when it comes to weeding, it's going to help me really, you know, break down the weeds that start to form during the spring and summer as well. Now, as I stated earlier in the video, each piece of garden tool that I got was $2.99. Okay, so overall save $100, if not more. Okay, so again, don't be afraid to go to the Goodwill. If you can find some old vintage tools, they're gonna last a lot longer than these new garden tools. Okay, well, that's what I got for you guys today. Hopefully you get something out of this video. Hopefully it'll inspire you to go to a couple of different Goodwills. You may not be able to just go to one and find what you're looking for. You may have to go to a couple of them. So go to the areas where they have money, and you know, they look at things like chainsaws and you know, all the garden tools is really nothing. And so there's a saying that goes like this: one person's trash is another person's treasure. So hey, if they don't want these great quality garden tools, guess what? I'm surely gonna take them and use them. All right, guys, hopefully you like this video. Thanks.